Hey everybody, welcome back to the Budget Bladesman. The blade we're looking at today is a collaboration between Ruger Knives and, as you can see there, by CRKT, and the blade we're going to be looking at is the RTD. So let's open this up and take a look. So this is really an exciting knife for one very specific reason. This is the lowest price knife that you're going to find CRKT's Fieldstrip technology, which we'll go over in a bit. But first we're going to get to the blade specs. So pull this out. We'll go over the specs here. So we were looking at an 8-inch overall length of 8.52 inches, a blade length, so this is a little bit on the longer side, of 3.67. And it is a little bit thicker as well, at 0.13 on the thickness. Now, it's a blade steel that I'm not 100% familiar with. Everything I found called it a blade steel of 1.4116. I'm assuming that's some sort of stainless. I really don't have a whole lot of information on that steel. They call it a drop point blade. It's a hollow ground. You can kind of see the grind right in here. That's your grind angle. It is, as you can tell, coated blade. They call the handle a glass reinforced nylon. It is tip up only. So you can see there's a tip up. And is right-handed carry only, and we do kind of have a deep rise pocket clip, which is pretty cool. It is as you can see, a flipper, and it is a liner lock. Close that up and see it's pretty well centered there. It is made in Taiwan. Let's see if you can see the steel, but you can see your model number right there. It is a Matthew Lurch design. You can see Lurch design right there, and you can see the model type, RTD. Okay, and it is made in Taiwan, and like I said, it does have the Fieldstrip technology. And what the RTD stands for is, this is actually, since it's a Ruger made knife in collaboration with CRKT, it stands for their rapid takedown, which is based off of their, if you're familiar with firearms, their 10-22 takedown model. So this is kind of I guess homage to that, if you would say. So flick that back open, and then I'll pull out our comparison knives. So first thing we're going to do is pull out our K-bar dozer, and so you can see there that it is definitely a bit bigger knife. Put that end to end. You can see overall length, it's definitely bigger. Even if we go to, it has a little bit of a sharpening choil there. You can see if we can try and line those up, it is a bit bigger as far as sharpened blade length, and then overall blade length still, about right in that ballpark. We'll also pull out our Gerber flat iron, and you can see that's even overall length. It's just a tad bit bigger than the flat iron there. Put that end to end. It's definitely longer than, even if we go to sharpened blade length right there, you can definitely see it's longer on the blade as well. All right, so let's close these up. Okay, we'll close this up as well, and we'll pull out our shorts / khakis and see how it looks in there, since it is kind of a deep ride. Okay, so let's get this in here. You see it does sit fairly deep, and you don't really see hardly anything in there. And even though it's a longer knife, it is pretty thin, so we're going to have plenty of room to get our hand in there. And then if we pull out the pocket, so we can see what it looks like sitting in the actual pocket. You see, so you get quite a bit in there. You get of course, your multi-tool, your front pocket wallet, and the flipper tab. You will kind of feel it, though. It's definitely noticeable right there. You do kind of see that angle. Okay. So let's pull this out, and then let's talk about the exciting part of this. So like I said, this has the Fieldstrip technology. So this is kind of a newer thing, I want to say, the last couple of years CRT's come up with. So what you do, and this is basically made for, I would say, geared definitely towards hunters, something, or people that use their knife a lot in the field. It's easy, clean type of deal. So you pull that lever down, and then back here, there's a wheel. You can see the wheel there. And so you spin the wheel clockwise. You can kind of see it starting to loosen up there. And you kind of hear it click. Let's see if I can do this on camera and see it pulls right off. Everything pulls right out. See if I can do this without cutting myself. Actually, we'll go ahead and leave that on there because I don't want to do that. But you can see you can pull the blade right off and it pops right back on. And it makes it real easy to pull everything out, rinse it out, put it back on. So then we're going to go ahead and put this on. We're going to kind of snap that in there. And then you can go ahead and counterclockwise and tighten it down. And then we put our lever back. Sometimes you got to really make sure it's in there and then put your lever down. And then you're good to go. Knife's good as new. So that's kind of the cool thing. This is probably the most inexpensive knife with this technology, their Fieldstrip technology. A lot of people probably know that the home front's kind of the originator of that, the CRKT home front. But this one's kind of the, if you want to get that technology, this is kind of your step into it. You're looking anywhere from $24.99 to as much as $90, but I would definitely say you don't want to pay more than $27, $28. And most places have it right in that ballpark. Because, I mean, if you're going to pay more than that, then the home front, I believe, is only $30. So it's not much more if you just want to get the home front instead of this. So you really shouldn't be paying more than $27 for this. If you're going to pay any more than that for it, you might as well go ahead and get yourself the home front. So, again, this is the Ruger CRKT RTD by Matthew Lurch. And thank you guys for coming by.